Now to growing concerns about the deadly coronavirus.
Hands up, don't shoot! Hands up!
Identifying the 19 children and 2 beloved teachers killed.
It's our country, we want it back!
Do not come. Do not come.
We have seen how this federal government treats the very people who hold this country together. Masked agents armed like they're going to war, showing up to our communities in our parks. Kids hiding, families afraid to leave their homes, workers looking over their shoulders just to get through the day.
Todos los amigos le dan un mal paso, yo en mi experiencia no puedo aplicar. Si da un consejo, no se enamore, y si una pica, le toca hospital. Suerte mi amigo, sufre y no llores, y un hombre mayor no debe llorar. Sufre mi amigo, no, porque mi amigo sufre y no llore, y un hombre mayor no debe llorar.
My parents weren't able to enjoy or live the experience because of preconditions that existed during their time when they were there. Political, economic, I mean, very much. But it's very interesting because to me, everything pre-existing is the reason my parents couldn't enjoy their country. And to me, it is my country too, and I have every right de también vivir eso por ellos. And to give them that experience.
So it's like kind of this double guilt at like being able to leave, guilt for everyone that I left in the US who is like now going through these horrific things, and you know, knowing that I gave up on the US and I was like, fuck it, like I don't want to be there anymore. I've had my experiences with police brutality. I've had my experiences with racism. I've had my experiences. Like, I know that this is a violent system that doesn't want to see me win. So I'm literally going to leave.
Y por eso tenemos el privilegio de regresar. We're also now realizing that that's something that our parents fought for us to now be able to have. That instead of that feeling that guilt now, es como un orgullo, or it's like, I hate your what is it, ancestors' wildest dreams. No, it was part of the plan, part of it.
Como extraño mi sabana hermosa, metido en la cordillera, esperando que llegue la hora de regresar a mi tierra. En el valle de Cubeta me he metido cerca y me da, qué tristeza que me da la lejanía y qué tristeza que me da, que estás tan lejos de la tierra mía y qué tristeza que me da la lejanía y qué tristeza que me da, que estás tan lejos de la tierra mía. De Colombia para México, para todos los sonideros. Un saludo de Lisandro Mesa.
I think for me, like, I never thought much about being Mexican, being bilingual, like growing up going to Mexico all the time, like the way that I grew up. Like, I never thought much about it until I went to Berkeley, and then I was like, oh shit, like not everyone has had this experience and it makes me unique and special, right? I'm, you know, an Americanized Mexican and I'm a Mexicanized American.
I was raised predominantly between Mexico and the U.S. back and forth. So I don't really think it's not from here, from there. It's like, for me, my identity is very much soy de aquí, soy de allá, because I've navigated both spaces between both areas my whole entire life.
Chicana author Gloria Anzaldúa famously wrote Borderlands and wrote about the in-between, referring to it as Nepantla. Anzaldúa herself was a sixth-generation Mexican-American growing up in Texas, former Mexico. She characterizes this in-between as tumultuous, whereas the participants' narratives reveal strength. According to transnationalist frameworks, migrants build transnational identities, maintaining connections to their homelands through visits and sustaining relationships and cultural traditions, and even providing economic support. This combination leads to the development of double identities, rather than to the emergence of conflicting identities, the participants' migrations being proof of this. Transnationalism also aims to illustrate how the development of new identities among migrants who are anchored socially, culturally, and physically, neither in their place of origin nor in their place of destination, has been conducive to the gradual deterritorialization of citizenship. Transnationalism is a form of self and cultural preservation and reveals cultural resilience. Second-generation Mexican Americans are increasingly choosing to migrate to Mexico, not simply out of nostalgia or ancestral connection, but as a strategic and hopeful response to the economic and social precarity, political violence, and the limited futures in the United States, using their transnational identities to build new forms of belonging, opportunity, and agency across both countries. In 2026, the United States has only continued to intensify the criminalization and cruelty against migrants, specifically migrants of color, launching nationwide attacks on people based on their skin color, language, occupation, and location. As the children of migrants, it is understood that this behavior is not new, just increasingly normalized. The cages still bear the same bars. All the while, places like the ones the participants have relocated to, Mexico City and Oaxaca, have become increasingly vulnerable to the rising costs of living and gentrification as a result of the United States' socioeconomic depression. As participant Liliana states, it is important that the movement of the return migrant be one that is not extractive. She states, there are ways to engage, but definitely if you're not active, you're not engaging, you don't have a skill set, you don't have a passion, you're here to extract. As the children of migrants, it is important to utilize the privilege our parents fought for us to attain to then contribute to the betterment of the homeland.
No debe llorar.